We are live here to discuss Iran war situation. We are analyzing the social media footages and reports which can be unverified at times. We strictly follow YouTube community guidelines. We analyze the unverified social media footages strictly from educational and documentary point of view, adhering to YouTube community guidelines. Let the disclaimer first. We analyze the unverified reports and social media footages strictly from educational and documentary point of view, strongly following the YouTube community guidelines. Israeli army says plans in Iran and Lebanon remains unchanged regardless of talks. So Israeli army also hinting that talks are going on between Iran and US. Earlier, President Trump has also said that the talks and negotiations are going on between US and Israel, US and Iran. Israeli army also hinting that Israeli army says that plans in Iran and Lebanon unchanged regardless of talks. Saudi Arabia says it intercepted drone in eastern region. Israel says it has struck explosive plant in Iran, Isfahan. This is a big breaking news that Muhammad Baghir Zulghadar has been appointed new Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Council. Iran's Supreme National Council has appointed Muhammad Baghir Zulghadar as their new Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Council. Earlier, the leader of and the secretary of that Supreme National Council and that security chief was Ali Larijani, who was assassinated by US and Israel in airstrikes. So a big breaking news that Muhammad Baghir Al-Ghadar has been appointed new Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council. Earlier, Ali Larijani was the security chief, and he has been assassinated in airstrikes. And when he has been assassinated in airstrikes, Ali Larijani has been assassinated in these strikes. And new security chief Muhammad Baghir Zulghadar has been appointed new security chief and secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council. Bahrain has said that it has intercepted 153 Iranian missiles and drones towards its territory. UAE says it has intercepted 5 ballistic missiles and 17 drones coming from Iran just of today. Now Qatar has been said that Qatar has been subjected to aggression which violates the principle of neighborliness. Explosions have reported in Tehran, Isfahan.
Did something yesterday that was
This is President Trump have said that President Trump had said that Israel and there are talks going on between Israel and US and Iran regarding the ceasefire and negotiations, to which Iran has denied that by saying that US is and President Trump is lying and there are no talks of negotiations going on between the US and Iran, and Iran has said that they will fight this war. They will only end this war after the victory is achieved. And these are Iran when released missiles. Iran released a video of showing the launch of missiles as new wave targeted across Israel on Tuesday. Al Jazeera reporting these visuals. Courtesy Al Jazeera, we are showing you the unverified visuals and reports from social media, strongly following the YouTube community guidelines. And we are showing you these visuals purely from documentary and educational point of view. And these are visuals Al Jazeera courtesy Al Jazeera when Iranian missiles have been launched towards Israel. Iranian CBC News says that Iranian missiles stripped through Israeli defenses and slammed into streets in central Tel Aviv on Tuesday. These are the visuals that CBC News is reporting. CBS News is reporting that, courtesy CBS News, that impacts has been in Israel, Tel Aviv, of Iranian missiles on Tuesday. The courtesy CBS News, we are showing visuals which can be unverified at times, and where we are showing you the visuals and providing analysis purely from documentary point of view and educational point of view. These are the visuals courtesy CBS News, where the impact site of Iranian missile when these missiles slipped past through air defense systems of Israel on Tuesday. Let's look at some more visuals. Column of smoke rises over Shiraz in Iran today. This is a column of Shiraz when it was targeted by US and Israel. These visuals are from Iran. These are the latest visuals of today. These column of smoke rises over Shiraz after an Israeli and US strikes. These visuals are latest, and these visuals are from today. Do subscribe the channel as well, and do like the video as well. Do share your comments, and we will reply to your comments as well. US has said that talks are going on with Iran regarding the ceasefire, to which Iran replied that there were no talks going on regarding ceasefire, and no ceasefire is, and negotiations are going on, and Iran has said they will fight until complete victory is achieved, and there are no talks going on between US and Iran. Iran has denied any such talks regarding negotiations and ceasefire between US and Iran. President Trump has also threatened Iran that if Iran doesn't open Strait of Hormuz by Friday, then US will be bombing major facilities, power facilities and power plants in Iran. US will be bombing major power plants and facilities in Iran if Iran doesn't open the Strait of Hormuz by Friday. President Trump has threatened Iran that if Iran doesn't open the Strait of Hormuz by Friday, then US will bomb major facilities of major power plants of Iran. To which Iran responded immediately, and Iran has said that they will not open the Strait of Hormuz come what may, and they have also fired missiles towards Israel, and they have also fired missiles towards Diego Garcia Island, which is now under the control of UK, and those missiles were intercepted, but Iran assured US that their intent that they will not open the Strait of Hormuz, and at any come what may, and they also have said that they are not intimidated by the US threats, and They are ready for the consequences and they will fight till the victory. So President Trump has said that the deadline for opening the Strait of Hormuz is Friday. If Iran doesn't open it by Friday, then US will be bombing major power plants in Iran. That escalate the war to a whole new level. Earlier, when US and Israel targeted oil facilities in Iran, the Iranian regime retaliated and fired missiles towards Israel as well, and they also managed to strike the Fujairah UAE oil facility. Few days passed, and then US attacked the Kurg island and the gas facility in Iran, the largest gas facility which Iran has, which accounts of 75% of energy of the total energy of Iran, and which is not only the biggest in Iran but also one of the biggest in the whole world. And then Iran responded back by attacking Israel's Haifa facility, oil facility, and by attacking Qatar's gas facility and damaging 17% of the infrastructure, which Qatar will need 5 years to build that again. So if now US targets Iran's facility, Iran's power plants, then it is very obvious that Iran will be retaliating back and will be targeting again the US bases and power plants of Gulf countries and of Israel as well. I am showing you the visuals, heavy explosions, and thick black smoke was seen rising over Bandar Mashahar on Tuesday after US Israeli strikes. Look at these visuals after Israeli, US, and US airstrikes in Iran. And Iran has said that they are not intimidated by US threats and has said that they will not open the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump said that if Iran doesn't open, President Trump has given ultimatum to Iran that if Iran doesn't open the Strait of Hormuz by Friday, then US will be bombing major power plants of Iran. This is the news for today. Another news is that new security chief has been appointed. New security chief has been appointed by Iran after the death of the earlier security chief Ali Larijani, who died 3 to 4 days ago. And after his death and assassination in US Israeli airstrikes, new security chief has been appointed. Discuss some brief history of Iran-US conflict. Not many of people know that Iran and US were very, very close allies, and Iran and US were very close allies in 1940s and 50s, and US was running one of the biggest intelligence offices from Tehran. That intelligent office and buildings and offices were in Tehran that were responsible for for the region of this South Asia and Middle East, and the headquarters were in Tehran, and US was running those headquarters in Tehran, and the US had very friendly relations in that time period with Iran. And after it was in 1951 to 53 when Prime Minister Mossadegh was elected, and he just nationalized the oil, Iranian oil. Earlier, Iranian oil was mined by UK, and when Mossadegh was elected as prime minister, he said that he nationalized Iranian oil, and he said that this oil belongs to Iran, and only Iran will take this oil, and Iran has the rights over these oils. And he basically nationalized that oil, to which the British were forced to leave that mining, and British and US then made a plan to oust Prime Minister Mossadegh, and that operation was called Operation Ajax. And in Operation Ajax, the protests were fueled by US and UK, and as a result, a coup d'etat was made, and resultantly, as a result of coup d'etat, Mohammad Mossadegh was ousted, and Muhammad Shah Raza Pahlavi was installed in its place, who lived as a ruler there till 1979, when Ruhollah Khomeini returned to Iran, and Iranian Revolution was. And Iranian Revolution, as a result of Iranian Revolution, Shah Muhammad Raza Pahlavi was ousted, and Ruhollah Khomeini was then the new leader of Iran, and he ruled for a few years, after which he died. And after his death, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei became the supreme leader, and which US has assassinated in 2026. So the US and Iran had very close relations during the time of Raza Shah Pahlavi, and it was when the Iranian Revolution, only after Iranian Revolution, that both of the countries became hostile to each other. So this was a little bit history of why the hostilities existed between these two countries. There is news that satellite images show that Iran has dug underground tunnels which are several kilometers deep in the earth and below the surface, and in those tunnels, highly enriched uranium, which is 60% enriched uranium, has been hidden, and the entrances of the tunnels are also closed by Iran, and Iran is now protecting its highly enriched uranium, which is 60% enriched uranium. Iran has hidden its uranium in underground tunnels, which are several kilometers deep. Please do subscribe the channel, like the video as well, and share your comments below and ask questions. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video. we have shown you, we will be showing you the visuals in which the tunnels are seen, and in those tunnels, it is believed that those tunnels dug and they are several kilometers below the surface of the earth, and in those tunnels highly enriched uranium, which is like 60% enriched uranium, has been hidden by Iran, and that the tunnels have been closed. Satellite image have confirmed that the tunnels are present, and it is believed that those tunnels, which are several kilometers deep, in those tunnels, highly enriched 60% uranium is hidden by Iran, and Iran has hidden its highly enriched uranium in those tunnels several kilometers below the surface of the earth. And when this happens, the tunnels are so deep that even bunker buster bombs cannot reach those depths, and resultantly it left US is left with the only option is of that striking is of having boots on ground in order to get that highly enriched uranium. If US wants that highly enriched uranium, then the only way is by having troops and boots on ground, which is under discussion in US, but in US President Trump's administration. But this is not feasible, as the IRGC is 1 million strong, and they have also guerrilla tactics, and there is due to the terrain, which is a very rough terrain of Iran, and it is a mountainous terrain, and also that to maintain the success and to maintain the favorable situation in Iran, the US has to spend billions of dollars to maintain their presence in Iran, to maintain their heavy presence in Iran. So it would be very difficult for US to have boots on ground as well. So let's please do subscribe the channel and like the videos as well, and do share your comments and thoughts. We have a story breaking news for you that the breaking news is that tunnels have been found in satellite imagery, and in Natanz and Fordo and Isfahan nuclear facilities near to these facilities in Iran, and it is believed that these facilities have underground tunnels, and in those underground tunnels there are several kilometers dug deep underground tunnels, and these underground tunnels highly enriched uranium, which is 60% enriched uranium, is hidden by Iran on those tunnels. Those tunnels are please do subscribe the channel. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. Let's come back to the story that highly enriched, which is 60% enriched uranium, it is believed that it has been hidden in the tunnels, underground tunnels, which are several kilometer deep tunnels in near to the facilities of Fordo, nuclear facilities of Fordo, a nuclear facility of Isfahan and Natanz. In those facilities, Iran has hidden its nuclear 60% enriched uranium in underground tunnels near to these facilities. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. Do share your thoughts. Do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. and we are showing you the visuals when airstrikes in Rashidi complex in Tabriz, Iran. The strikes are going on despite the talks. Despite President Trump said that talks are going on. President Trump has said that talks are going on between U.S. and Iran regarding the ceasefire, and but on one side he is claiming that the ceasefire talks are going on, while on the other hand, the bombing is also going on Iran, as well as Iran is also retaliating back and firing drones and bombs towards Gulf countries and US bases and Israel. So both sides are fighting this war and attacking each other. Despite that, President Trump has said that negotiations have started, but Iran denies that and says that President Trump is lying, and Iran said that there are no talks going on, and Iran has also said that we will fight till we win this war completely. Earlier, President Trump also threatened Iran to open the Strait of Hormuz till Friday, and if they don't open till Friday, US will be bombing the power plants of Iran, to which Iran replied that they are not intimidated by threats, and Iran said that they are ready for the fight and they are not intimidated by the threats, and they will not open the Strait of Hormuz. 9 Israeli interceptors have been shot into the skies and trying to intercept an incoming Iranian barrage of missiles. Iran has look at those multiple interceptors being launched to intercept an incoming missile over the skies of Israel, and many interceptors were launched to intercept that incoming missile. Will that missile be intercepted or managed to make an impact? Let's see in this video. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well, and share your thoughts in the comments as well. We are showing you the footages, and we are showing you the social media footages and reports which can be unverified at times, and we are providing an analysis over these unverified social media footages and reports purely on educational and from educational and documentary point of view, strongly following the YouTube community guidelines. Please do share this video and do like and subscribe the channel as well. These are incoming cluster of ammunitions and warheads from an Iranian missile. Look at those clusters of ammunitions with Iranian missiles. Pakistan has also said that it will play a role to mediate between US and Iran. Pakistan has also said that it is ready to play its role and to mediate between Iran and US. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. The Strait of the war has entered the war has entered in 25th day, and still the Strait of Hormuz is closed. The Strait of Hormuz was closed on the very first day, and it's been 25 days that the Strait of Hormuz is still closed. The Strait of Hormuz has said that the Strait of Hormuz will remain closed for US and Israel and its allies, and it will remain open for other countries. And Iran has said that Iran is also Iran has said that $2 million he will Iran has Iran has said that any country who wants its oil container to pass through the Strait of Hormuz safely, that country has to pay Iran the fee of $2 million. Iran has also said that the payment would be in Chinese yuan as well. Iran has said that the payment must be made in Chinese yuan, and Iran is doing this strategy in order to shift, in order to hit the American dollar, and in order to shift the petrodollar to petro yuan. Iran says that trade of ships through oil tankers through Strait of Hormuz would be allowed if $2 million per tanker is paid to Iran, and the payment is in Chinese yuan and not in dollars. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. Share your thoughts in the comments. We are providing you the analysis on visuals purely from documentary and educational point of view, strongly following the YouTube community guidelines. And there was a news that F-35 was taken down by an Iranian drone. F-35 jet was taken down by an Iranian drone. This was around 2 to 3 days ago. An F-35 jet was taken down by an Iranian drone. Iranian drone costs around $20,000 to $30,000. Whereas the price of F-35 was $100 million. F-35 jet is fifth war jet, and it's stealth jet. It is visible to the radar, and the US intelligence is investigating that how come that an F-35, which is visible to the radar and is a stealth jet, how come that jet has been hit by Iranian drone? Investigations of this incident are going on. Also, during since the war has started, 16 it is reported allegedly that 16 of the US has lost 16 of its fighter jets, including those 30 and including those 3 to 4 which US lost in one day in Kuwait in a friendly fire. So US has reportedly lost at least 3 F-15s in Kuwait a few days back, and they have also lost F-35 as well. And investigations are going on that how come A stealth jet, which is invisible to radar, has been hit by an Iranian drone. The F-35 costs $100 million, where Iranian drone cost $20,000 to $30,000. Please do subscribe the channel as well, and do like the videos and share the videos. We are sharing you the visuals. This is footage from an IRGC site in Shiraz when it was hit. Look at these visuals. An IRGC site in Iran, Shiraz, when it was hit. This was IRGC site when it was hit by US and Israeli airstrikes. Iran has hypersonic missiles which can travel up to speed of Mach 15. Iran has multiple hypersonic missiles. Iran has Khorramshahr missile. Iran has Fateh missiles, Khyber missiles. Iran has Sijil missiles. Khorramshahr missile can carry up to 80 warheads, and Sijil missile has solid fuel, which makes it difficult to intercept this Sijil missile. The visuals of airstrike hitting ammunition depot in southern Iran. Ammunition depot in southern Iran being struck by US and Israel. This is when ammunition depot was struck by Israel and US in Iran, southern Iran. Iran has released new footage of its missiles. Please do subscribe the channel as well, and like the video as well, and share your thoughts in the comments. We are showing you, this is the cluster ammunition over Israel. President Trump has warned Iran that if Iran doesn't open the Strait of Hormuz till Friday, then US will be bombing. Iran's power plants. We are showing you the footages which can be unverified at times, and we are providing you the analysis about those visuals. And please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well, and share your thoughts in the comments as well. Please do share your thoughts and like the videos. These are incoming Iranian missiles, and few of them interceptors is also launched, and few of them you see where the light flash in the sky is seen. It means the missile has successfully been intercepted. Some of the missiles do manage to make an impact as well. Iran has said that it will fight until full victory is achieved. Iran has said that it will fight until the full victory has been achieved. And this is clusters falling, cluster munition. We are showing you the visuals, and these are rockets being intercepted over Israel. and some managed to pass through. And this is courtesy RT channel. New security chief has been appointed. New security chief has been appointed by Iran after the assassination of earlier security chief, who was Ali Larijani. This was earlier when the oil tankers were. This was earlier when in the Strait of Hormuz oil tankers were hit, and the oil tankers were hit earlier few days back when oil tankers were hit by Iran, as Iran didn't allow any country to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Please do subscribe the channel and like the video as well. This is it for now, and we will join you soon when there will be more news. Till then, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again when more news will be there. Thank you for following us. Please do subscribe and do share the video and like and subscribe the channel as well. Thank you. Take care, and it's bye from us for now. Thank you. This is aerial footage shows the massive fire at. These are Iranian missiles with cluster munitions. These are Iranian missiles with cluster munitions. Look at these visuals, and we are showing you the footages from social media, which can be unverified at times, and we are providing you the analysis about these unverified visuals and reports purely from educational and documentary point of view, strongly following the YouTube community guidelines. And this is it for now, and thank you and take care. Please do subscribe and like the channel as well. This is it. Thank you.